Hey, it's me. Down here in the TV. You see me? Am I coming through? Hi, everybody. Been a while since I've done this. I'm pretty sure OBS is still set up correctly. This is a Sardu stream. Always unannounced, always spur of the moment, always may self-destruct at any second. And it's gamer time. Hey, everybody. Let's see if I still remember how to do this. Ideally, tonight there's going to be some gaming. I've decided to do the Classicvania challenge this year, but before that I wanted to warm up with something a little bit easier, so we'll do a Ghosts and Goblins trilogy speedrun to warm up. I've never actually played through all the games back to back like that, so I'm curious to see how that'll go. If nothing else, I hope to set a stupid time so that I can easily beat it in the future. With any luck, we will. Where's my alerts? Give to me the alerts! I can't believe it. I can't believe Streamlabs would screw up my GD alerts. Hang on a second. I'll say hi to everybody in just a second. I need to screw with the alert box. Oh, thank you, Kevin. See you work. Like, it works from the Streamlabs dashboard. Hang on just a second. Maybe I need to recopy the widget URL. Maybe it's a widget issue. Okay, the widget has been recopied. I've done what I can. It's in God's hands now. Hey everybody, welcome to the show. Hello Al Tazimith. Hello Navjack. Hello Obscuratory. Hello NeoZero. Thank you for the sub. 18 months. 6 months in advance. What the? You're gonna get like one stream a month out of that deal, if that. Thank you though, I really appreciate it. Ryu, hello. Muware, hello. And Kefki, hello. Yeah, Danny stream. Remember these? It's been like 2 months since the last one. I feel kind of bad, but I've been going hard on the Retro Pal stream. A lot of research and setup required for those. Daddy Mulk, hello. Eden Coven, hello. Yeah, it's time for spooky gamers and spooky times. Pumpkin Girl, hello. Trace Bullet, hello. Rachel Retro, hello. Krongo Kong, hello. Congrats on your Haunted Castle Revisited 1cc. That was cool to see. I like that game. I don't know if I'll play it tonight. I put in a little bit of practice. I'm not sure if I'm ready for the Deathless attempts just yet. Adam Admar, hello. Quark, hello to you. Congrats on your recent initiation into the Castlevania club. It's always a joy to see people play that for the first time, because I see so many people who can do Deathless clears, and it's all like, oh yeah, this game's impossible. I always forget. G-Pool, hello. Smebble hello. And the rest, who haven't I gotten to? Prince of Red Axion, hello. Noisette, hello. Nick Chaotix, thank you for the sub. Happy sub-anniversary. 5 months, wow, wow, wow. Dr. Funk, hello. Rescue Cat, whoever that is, hello. Hey, Alex. White Taxi, hello. Elfbutt, hello. Jerry Eris, hello to you. And Ozzy, hello to you. Rachel, thank you for the giant dancing digi. That's one of the best dance emotes on Twitch, for real, for real. It's gotta be one of my favorites. Alright, well, I assume the alerts are busted, even though they work fine on the Streamlabs end. If you sub and I don't notice, let me know and I'll shout you out. It's in my activity log in any case, and I do appreciate it. The Steam Next Fest Anton Blast demo. I have not. Is that good? Is that some kind of shmup? It sounds like it. Oh yeah, that X-Keeper dance is good too. Many of good dances. A platformer? Platformers? I don't know if I'm into platformers. It's a pizza tower? Okay, that's why Noisette is giving it their recommendation. I still gotta play Pizza Tower. I have it. I just haven't booted it up. The exact same case with Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection. I finally played that on stream for the first time last week, and I was like, you know what? This is okay. They did okay with this video game. I was so I wasn't sure what to expect. I was just like, oh, they just made another Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins. That's cool. That's fine. Other people can enjoy that. But then I played it and it was like, oh, this is thoughtful and not like garish and overwhelming. This is a video game. Kyrick, hello. Yeah, we're playing video games, supposedly. I negotiate with terrorists. Hello. I might stream the new Ghosts and Goblins. I don't know if I want to do a blind playthrough or if I want to do a like some practice first. I've seen people don't like to do the 2-loop speedrun of that. They only go for 1 loop. So whatever that means. Sneakernets, 14 months of broken alerts. Thank you so much. Do I just fucking... Okay. Are we gonna do this live? Am I going to re-add my alerts in real time? We're gonna attempt. We're gonna make an attempt here. Oh, yeah, this seems to be in order. How about you? What if I gave some imaginary bits right now? Wow, Kevin, you're so generous. Thank you so much, Kevin. Oh, it's coming through 2 sources. That's awesome. So it double works on the Streamlabs end, just not in the OBS end. We're gonna freaking yeah, we're gonna copy the widget URL. Then we're gonna put it in the goddamn OBS. Like that, right? And then we do like this, right? And then as God is my witness, this will actually work. Yeah, we just put it like right up here, approximately where it would be otherwise. And now it's fine and everything's perfect. Okay, I've made my effort. Yeah, I gotta add the Bowser source. Versus Castlevania. I want to try and do that tonight if I'm not too overwhelmed by the Ghosts and Goblins trilogy. Maybe not 2-loop? Second loop is scary. There's one part in the underground where, like, I don't know where the fishmen get you. There's, like, one of the platforms you gotta, like, stand on the far left or the far right, and I can never remember which one. I should stream Pizza Tower. I heard that's one is good. Thank you, Kronko. Very good. Very good highlighted message. Alright, alert box. I don't like you and you don't like me, but I'm assuming you're gonna work here for the folks. Because it's showtime, and the show must go on. And we need to have a show here. So let me put this over here. Put these over here, and this over here. And hey, guess what? Pow, look at that shit. I downloaded LiveSplit for this. There's 3 games. I'm going to pause between them to give a little bit of break between them and to let the endings play. And hopefully I don't rage quit before the end of Chomakai-mura. All these games are going to be on normal mode, Japan version. Makai-mura is Japan version G. Daimakai-mura is just regular Japan version. And Chomakai-mura is Japanese Super Famicom version. I'm live splitting. I used a W split for Doris. I didn't need to have anything more fancy than that. Doris, she's simple. You keep it simple with Doris. Hey, Scarlet Swordfish, welcome. And welcome to anyone else I didn't see. So let's get her started. I'm here in my MAME favorites list, which is mostly full of CDI games that we have yet to play. Altasmith. For those who didn't hear, Altasmith has a supercomputer which runs Devil Dumper Doris about 1.5 times faster than normal. Everyone else who plays that game has like a consistent experience with it, but for whatever reason, Altasmith recorded a world record using inaccurate timing that cannot be fixed, and no one knows what causes it. So that's really cool. Just the Devil Dumper Dorises keep stacking up. Alright, am I in place? Is the gaming in place? There's a gaming here. Like right here? There it is. Shrink this a little bit. Get into my gaming position. Yeah, I'm also Makaimura pilled after that last one. I was like, you know what? I put so much practice into these games. I shouldn't let it go to waste. I should actually play through all three at once. It's just a Ryzen 7950X. And I can compete in the fastest possible category for Devil Dumper Doris. Oh no, Arthur died. How'd he do that? Okay, now we're in my right gaming position. We gotta do that. This is important. Let me know if the audio balance is off, and I'll try to fix that. It looks like it's okay, though. This game's a little bit all over the place with volume, though. That Game Boy Color Ghosts and Goblins, I don't know why they based it on the NES port in terms of graphics, and then just gave it a new soundtrack and also new play control. That's so weird. Why would you try to fix up a janky old port instead of just doing the arcade version? Why, oh why? Yeah, it's got that Alistair Brimble soundtrack. I was talking about the most British name possible last RetroPal stream, and I'm pretty sure Alistair Brimble is that. You can't get more British than that. Alright, enough screwing around. Let's get serious. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Anyone seen this game before? I don't know if it's new to you or not. Stay silly, stay goofy. Alright. This is a goofball stream. We're doing a Ghosts and Goblins goofball percent. As recently featured on RetroPals. This is Makaimura, also known as Helltown, also known as Ghoulsville, or Ghost Town, or any of the other stupid names we came up with it. Whatever you want to call it, it's fine. I want to push for just calling the series Makaimura, because it's so confusing as it is. Just call them Makaimura 1, 2, and 3. Then there's others if you want to play those, I guess. Yeah, Kyrick, I know it's so rare. But I've never done all three at once. I'm wondering if, like, my muscle memory is going to be screwed up, because these games all play a little bit differently. take that burrito. I had a lot of fun with that stream. That stream was so much fun to put together. Even playing like the Amstrad CPC versions was a lot of fun. Because those games were made by like 2 people each, and one of them was on music. Big Boy Big, welcome. Ghosts and Goblins Wonder Swan, I'll let you know. I'll get back to you on that. Oh, that Wonder Swan game. I might take up Ghosts and Demons. That game's pretty sickos. It's pretty hardcore, like in a way I like. If you don't know what that is, it's a freeware game available on itch.io that basically just takes all the assets from Wonder Swan Makaimura, only instead of being fucked up and bad, it's actually amazing. It's like by someone who has played every game in the series and likes it a lot. Big men! They're big, alright. Dude, come on, I'm trying to speedrun here. Give me a favorable position. Alright, that'll do. G-Pool, I think you'll enjoy the Wonder Swan one. If you can stomach the fucked up Wonder Swan Mega Man games, I think it won't be an issue. God, that Mega Man and Bass one. It's just like, hey, what if this looked like Mega Man, but actually, it sucked? How about that? Everyone is so surprised I'm playing Ghosts and Goblins. It's true, it's a rare sight here on this channel. Hey, 68k art. I gotta do a trilogy speedrun, though. I realized that I've never done this. This is like a rite of passage for the Ghouls fans. Water boiler man, I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, washing machine man, detergent man. Plumber snake man. I mean, all these robots had to have purposes before they went berserk, right? Uh-oh. I fuck up. We're good. I was distracted by the zombies down there. You want to keep running so you can manipulate the armor into position. This first loop on version G isn't so bad. It's actually kind of nice. It's like a pleasant spring breeze in video game form. Oh, there he is. Wait, is it literally Aircon Man? Hang on. Hold on a second. You can't spring Aircon Man on me in the middle of a Ghosts and Goblins speedrun. I'm just picturing like a wall unit, you know, just sticking out of the window. Only it's like a robot guy blowing out cold air. The view from outside is just a giant robot ass. Yeah, why not Worm Man? I don't think Capcom's done with Mega Man, so maybe. What I want to see is them to open up submissions for Robot Masters again. People would come up with some stupid shit nowadays. Yeah, plus we got new technology. Air Fryer Man. Gritty Man. We need a robot that can hit the gritty. Oh, nice. It's good for the speedrun if you get the cross drop. That can take a while. I don't know how you manipulate that. Sometimes it just feels like I'm gonna get the cross first try. Other times it takes like 6 or 7 drops. Pretty Goose is a Mega Man X boss. Dap Man? Yeah, why not? Tailgate Man? Alright, how about each of the NFL teams has their own Robot Master? And they all play football. Actually, forget football. What if they played soccer? We'll call it Mega Man Soccer. Browns, man. Al Pennington. Yeah, Florida man. Wait a minute. They fixed the NES version? Can you do that? I don't know if I would try. Whoa! He shot low! It's because I got there a little late. But it's okay, because the game's gonna give me nice patterns until the rest of the end of the stage. Because me and this game, we got an understanding. Ooh, I don't like this. Oh, I really don't like this. Okay. A lot of this game boils down to controlled chaos. Like, if you see certain flight patterns on these randomly spawning enemies, it's generally okay, and you can know what to expect. And then sometimes they do some other shit, and you're like, uh-oh. See, that's what you want Satan to do. That was a good Satan fight. Yeah, I want to say Arthur wears briefs in this one. If you look, if you look closely, you can see a little crease. This was later retconned to heart boxers for commercialism's sake. I'm gonna have to interview someone about that shit. Like, what's with the briefs erasure? It clearly spoke a lot about Arthur's personality. Where am I going with this? Let's abort that line of thought. Let's finish the game. Too busy thinking about sexy Arthur. Wait, are they strawberries? Hold on. I don't think I knew this. Such a Danny Stream A Spectrement. I know, everyone's so surprised. I've never done all three at once. Usually it's just like one or the other. They are strawberry. Oh my god. Hello, Kyrix Cat. Good to see you're a connoisseur of gaming. Okay, we can deal with this. I'd like to do some of the arcade castlevanias after this. Since I got MAME open and all. Swoop! Swoop! Thank you. Oh, he's so nice and slow in this one. I've put some time into learning the Satan fight in the impossible versions. That is the games that are actually called Ghosts and Goblins and not Makaimura. I can't do it. Like, I've sat there save stating like for half an hour and I cannot do the Satan fights. I don't know how they work. I don't know how anyone has 1cc'd those versions. Alright. Loop 1 clear. No deaths. Just under 11 minutes, looking good. Ooh. Okay, loop 2. I need to actually start paying attention for this one. Loop 2, enemies spawn faster. They spawn more numerously. Or rather, the timer countdown for when they can spawn is shorter. And by loop 3, I don't think there's a timer countdown at all, so they can just spawn whenever. But we're not going to play loop 3. Hey! You're not supposed to do that. Hey, Glaze Gwyneth, hello. Welcome. I'm doing this again, going on Arthur's journey. Whoop. The burritos are way scarier on Loop 2 and beyond. They kind of also break their own rules as the loops go on. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Uh-uh. Alright, good. Arthur's journey to buy manlier underwear. Not to cast judgment, Arthur, but people are literally talking about what kind of underwear you wear. They do care, and they have noticed. Okay, I'll hydrate after I beat the boss of this stage. Hydrate before I dihydrate. That's a good catchphrase. I need more catchphrases. I should be a streamer that speaks in nothing but catchphrases. Like really stupid and bad ones. Arthur and the Invisibles, don't make me think about that. Didn't someone request that during a patron request gauntlet? And like it didn't emulate right, so it was just kind of like a smeary nightmare. That was cool. It wasn't Noisette. Okay, you're in the clear. Everyone else is a suspect. There's a Bubsy proto? Was it in the Game Freak leak? Were they secretly working on a Bubsy sequel? Dude, they were making a Super Nintendo version of Yoshi. The NES puzzle game no one likes. But I guess they realized no one liked it, so they canceled it. Hey! Hey! Fine, as long as his buddy doesn't do the same thing. Ooh. Yoshi's okay. I can play it for a few minutes. I played it a little bit when NES Remix came out, or whatever game had it. I had some reason or occasion to play Yoshi, and I didn't have a terrible time. It's no Yoshi's Cookie. Yoshi's Cookie is amazing. That's right, it's me, the gamer who has opinions on Yoshi's puzzle games. Not very strong ones, though. I'm just like, yeah, that's okay. Oh, I don't need to do that in Loop 2. I'll put it to you, does any other Nintendo character have as many fucked up spin-offs as Yoshi does? Yoshi's Cookie, Yoshi's Egg Game, fucking Yoshi's Safari, Yoshi's Universal Gravitation, you heard of that one? Literally a video game. Kirby does come close. Kirby is like... His games are too good, though. There's only a few fucked up Kirby games like Pinball Land. Kirby commits war crimes. Yeah, that was in the Game Freak leak. Yoshi goes to jail. Yoshi scared stupid. Oh, Dream Course is good, though. I love Dream Course. And Canvas Curse. Here's a way I think Nintendo can innovate, right? What if they made bad games? What if they went back to their roots and started just like diluting the shit out of their brands? You know, like, yeah, here's a Yoshi cooking game. Here's a fucking here's a WarioWare game where you play ghosts and goblins. I'm sorry I can't think and make jokes at the same time. It doesn't work. Ugh. You'll come up with something. Then I'll steal that and be like, wow, what a good joke I made. Ugh. Mario's toilet repair, there you go. Krongo with the assist. Hey, Sebmal. Welcome. I was just talking about Kirby Pinball Land, your favorite video game. We were mentioning how Yoshi usually has the most fucked up spin-off games, but Pinball Land really stands out in the Kirby canon. You're right, by the way. That game's impossible and also evil, having played it. Yeah, it's great if you want some free suffering. People usually just play Ghosts and Goblins for that. Yoshi's Twitter likes, oh no. Is that why they hid those? Pikachu, come on, be serious. They might have made that back in the Wii days, but the Nintendo we know now is not the Nintendo we once knew. The Nintendo that gave us Midna is long dead. Oh no, don't you do it. Come on, dude. Oh, that one's gonna... He's gonna zoom up and goose me. Watch this. Yeah, he tried to. It was an attempted goosing. Whoa! Sepasai, thank you for the 50 bits. You fixed my alerts, thank you, and welcome. Uh-oh. Sneakernets, thank you for the 70 bits. Alright, alerts are working again, I suppose. And thus the alert saga has come to a close. Uh-oh. That's not good. Ooh, that's really not good. Jesus! Dash. Okay. That guy, he went off the rails. That guy was off his shits. They should give Pikachu a gun. I'm pretty sure there's only some Pokemon that are allowed to have guns. Oh, this is bad. What a stupid thing I've done. Alright, that's the first death. That one was entirely my fault. I can't put that on the game. You don't fight Arthur in Demon's Crest. What makes Demon's Crest so cool is that the humans they're non-existent in that game. It's just all about the demon world. Oh no, here comes another goosing. There we go. See, Machoke, he would have a gun. Pokemon of a certain musculature and humanoidness, they're allowed to have guns. It's in the Giga Leak. Look it up. Someone posted the. There was apparently some unused lore about Pokemon and human relations. Let's just leave it at that. And someone posted it, and they were like, "This is like some Book of Revelation shit," and it was. It was written just like the Bible. It was like, and then he laid with the Pokemon, and then he came back the next evening and laid with the Pokemon again, and then the third evening there was a human boy where the Pokemon, and he had relations, and that Pokemon begat John, and John begat Abel, and so on. I didn't look into it further than that. I don't actually care about Pokemon that much, sorry to say, but I did think it was kind of funny. It was written kind of biblically. Do I wanna... The armor already spawned. I took a risk for nothing. Yeah, it was all just basically inspired by folk tales, but still, just the plain-spoken way it was written was very funny to me. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Anyway, if you're looking for a time frame during which my first Makamura trilogy speedrun took place, it was right after the Game Freak leak. I want to play that Quinty. No! Oh, the worst thing he could have done! It wasn't Mr. Mime, it was some sea creature Pokemon. Someone else can fill you in on that. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, some good, some bad came from that. There was Quinty, and then there was Yoshi. We've already gone over the Yoshi thing. There are some fans of Yoshi, and they can feel that way if they want. Okay, this time, what if we did something new, and we did this climb without fucking up? Fuck you. Sorry. not you, the listener, this guy. Red Ermer should be nice to me. I'm giving him play. I'm giving him promo. Everybody want to check out the Red Ermer Twitch after this. Oh, this is bad. He's doing that shit again. Yeah. Not low enough. Woo. Just fucking mash that shit down. Okay. Lost a couple of lives. This would be a lot faster if this was deathless. But that's only partially up to me because it's Ghosts and Goblins. Krungo, I think you should go with Castlevania 4. It's long and a little bit bullshit, but if you have the patience to grind through it, I think you'll have a lot of fun with it. Oh, whoops! Yeah, let's stop the timer. There we go. First game done. That's a Makai Mura. Yeah, it's a little long, but it's got passwords where you can use a save state if you want. I think that's the natural next step after for someone who has already cleared CV1. Like CV3, you're already used to the gameplay and how it controls and stuff, but oof. If you do CV3, I would at least look up the Cypher route first, because that's a good way to get into it. It's Makai Mura. Yeah, this story is happy end. Thanks, everybody. Do I need to let all my lives run out? Is there some kind of official league rules? There's only like 2 other people I know who do Makai Mura trilogy speedruns, and they're way better than I am. I don't think they'll care. Alucard's route is the fucking worst. I watched you play a lot of that. Congrats on getting through that. There's so much waiting. Like, oh, I sure hope the blocks stack up fast. I sure hope Alucard can fly over this stuff. I want to do that eventually, though, because, like someone posted a screenshot of some level in that game I've never seen before, and I've finished that game, like, a lot. I'm pretty sure there's some, like, branching paths I've never even gone down. That is the end of Arthur's 2-loop journey. I think I can get that down to maybe 20 minutes, maybe 21, 22. But for my first trilogy run, that's a good start, I think. Up next, you know Makai Mura, but do you know Dai Makai Mura? That means Big Makai Mura. It picks up right where the last game left off. And Arthur just takes off. He thinks his job's over. I do appreciate they gave him 3 years off, though. That's what that said, 3 years later. We played some C64 game a couple weeks ago that was all like, the sequel, the subtitle was The Next Day. Like, goddamn, give the guy a week off. All right, let's get it. That's German for the Makai Mura. The. Thank you, Scarlet Swordfish. Oh, I was right. Oh, I was right. This is weird to play after Ghosts and Goblins. Cool. Taking a hit right off the bat. You never see that. Hey, Hybrid. Thank you for the good luck. I had a pretty good run of Ghosts and Goblins. I think this will go pretty well. I'm a little bit worried about Super Ghouls and Ghosts, because that game is so long I never want to practice it. But I was inspired after watching Washa Lobat play through Unprofessional. They don't know this, but I think Professional is like way harder than I thought it was. Like, I just assumed it started at second loop difficulty, but Watching Washa and then playing through it on professional for the first time, I was like, wait a minute, this is like way harder than usual. Specifically the last two bosses. They like break out of their regular patterns on professional. It's kind of messed up. I don't think they got the clear yet. They're really, really close though. Hey, Mr. Culture. Yeah, let's... That might be fun, if I ever want to expand the speedrun category. Just every single Ghosts and Goblins side game and reference. I think Mega Man and Ghosts and Goblins should have crossed over more. Get some of that Mega Man fan base money. Mega Man 7 has a versus mode? Sure, okay. Let's play that thing that I just learned existed. Oh! Sick dodge! Almost had him. What they needed was a Ghosts and Goblins commercial on the level of the Mega Man one. That was all like, they call him the Blue Bomber because he's blue! Arthur needed something like that. Fuck! When do I ever die in this game? This is messed up. Yeah, pretty tough to come up with something like that, though. They call him the Makai Mura because, no, actually, it's similar to Hell, but the realm of the Makai actually consists of demons. Humans aren't involved. This is a hell-like atmosphere that just consists of a realm where ghouls and ghosts and things, they just, like, they live together and they hang out and they do whatever. That's why they call him that. She die on my... Come on. This is an ad for kids, supposedly. Do I want the discus? Yeah, sure. Of course, what I really want is the knife. You all wanna drop me a knife? Maybe I should have practiced these. I just assumed. Like, at least one warm-up run would have been nice. I was like, I got this. We'll be fine. Just do it live. Yeah, the discus makes a really cool sound. It's my second favorite weapon sound in Ghouls and Ghosts, the series. My first favorite is the upgraded lance in Super Ghouls and Ghosts. It goes like that. What are you gonna do? Oh, okay. It's content. That's all that matters. Alright, I'm really gonna hope for a dagger drop here. In this particular part. Any of you ghouls got a dagger? Hey. Thank you. See, sometimes the game gives you what you want. You just gotta ask nicely. And use Game Genie. I mean, this is a skill run. Asking nicely with a gun. Now, ghouls and ghosts, I'm a big fan of yours. It'd be a real shame if I were to tell one of my gun-toting Pokemon friends about your your lack of knives. Don't like this. No, actually, it's fine. Ooh. Don't. Thank you. It was actually pretty risky. I should have stopped. But it worked out. Alright, only took a few levels, but I finally remembered how to play. Ooh. Gotta say, I much prefer how the Aramers act in this one compared to Super Ghouls and Ghosts. They take like 1 billion hits there, and their routine is like a lot more complicated. No, don't be a weapon. Okay. We're good. Just gonna let that guy pass on by. Saint Aspartame? Thank you for the 27 months. Did that... Okay, so sub alerts don't work, but bit alerts do. I love streaming. It makes perfect sense. I appreciate the sub. Thank you. Yeah, can you imagine a 2D Maximal? A demake? There were so many games I played on the Ghosts and Goblins showcase on Retro Pals, where I was like, I've played this before, it seems okay, but it's not great or anything. Then I actually play them on stream and I was like, wait a minute, actually this game's cool as hell. I just have anti-Maximo bias because way back when, I had to both preview and review Final Fight Streetwise for the PlayStation 2. That's not a very relatable experience. I'm pretty sure no one here has completed that game. But if you've played it, you may have some ill will against the developers, who are the same people who made Maximo. Not yet. You gotta play it. You gotta beat Final Fight Streetwise. Become one of the 3 people who have done that. Yeah, the extra stuff in Super Ghouls and Ghosts for GBA is so cool. Like entirely new levels and bosses and stuff. I refuse. That's the smart move. Yeah, I know, Capcom Studio 8. They also made Final Fight Revenge for Saturn, which is even more fucked up, if you can believe it. Alright, loop 1 of Ghouls and Ghosts. 1 freak death. We can probably do this. You know, this might be the perfect video game. Other than Yoshi for NES. Oh, is that the perfect video game? People seem to like that F-Zero. You bastard. Whoa. You know, I'm pretty sure this is on normal difficulty, but this game's acting kind of spicy. Maybe I just haven't played it in a while. It's Donkey Kong Country? Okay, understood. I don't know, DKC1 is pretty good. I like that game. You should, I recommend it. It's so good. Don't you... Okay. Alright, I was a frame away from dying there. That was cool. Whew. I like that DKC. Those apes, they got something good going on. There we go, that's how that fight's supposed to go. Okay, if you go back, I reflexively stabbed one of the item drops, and I don't know why. I think I was just making extra sure it wasn't a weapon drop. Like, I just saw it drop and I was like, ugh. That needs stabbing. So it's looking like this trilogy speedrun is going to go under 2 hours. I'd like for it to be like an hour 30. That feels like a good amount of time to be playing these games all at once. But Super Ghouls and Ghosts can go kind of slow. Who knows, though? I looked up the one loop world record for one loop of Super Ghouls and Ghosts, and it's like 15 minutes. Like, how do you do that? Like, the slowdown alone makes that a 30-minute loop at minimum. Maybe I've just never timed it out myself. Yeah, I used to watch a lot of PJ DeCesar play this series. Whoa! Whoa! That's fine. Ignore those weird noises I made. He's got a Makai Mura Revision G board, and one time he did 33 loops of it all at once. It's like... Just sitting there for like 7 or 8 hours, looping the game over and over again. I was like, wow. I was inspired. He also did really good at Super Ghouls and Ghosts. That guy, he swears that the torch is the best weapon in that game. And I don't know if I'll ever be on that level. Nope. Don't you... What are you doing? Oh, you're gonna fire off screen? That's cool. Normal world. Firing off screen. PJ is really interesting to watch no matter what he plays. There was a period of like several months where he got really into Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts. Like, he made that game not just look playable, but fun even. He was just like, he did ridiculous shit like, okay, I can clear this level with any vehicle that I make to resemble the letter A. Like, who would come up with that? And he'd come up with this weird contraption that would fly like sideways and go off the map. And he'd be like, oh, okay, that works. Yeah, that's what I should do. I should just be a nuts and bolts streamer who just streams with vehicles that look like the letter H. That's my brand. Yeah, people love the shit out of that. Like, not most people, but the people who do like that game, they love the hell out of it. Yeah, there you go. There's the new niche. Becoming a MySim streamer. Aren't they bringing that back? Announced like a Switch port or something? 2024 is the year of MySims. Boom Blocks remaster win. EA bring back Boogie. Hey. Yeah, no, I joke, but I've been to parties where they played Boom Blocks, and that game's amazing, actually. It's so much fun. You just wind up and throw a ball at a bunch of blocks, and they go everywhere. Shit goes crazy. Yeah, thank you, Steven Spielberg, for your input. I ain't gonna lie, I was hoping there was gonna be at least one deathless run in this trilogy speedrun. That's probably not gonna happen, though. You fucker! You absolute shitbag! Ugh. No! Oh no, he's got me. Yeah, he's got me. Damn. The goblins, man. That should be my niche. I only play games that have gotten the recommendation of Steven Spielberg. So Boom Blocks, Bug for Sega Saturn. I guess the Tiny Toons games count. The Dig, there you go. I'll have enough content for one stream. Don't you do it. Oh yeah, the movie editing game. We played that. Yeah, not 2600 ET, strangely enough. Not games based on Spielberg movies. Much as I love Jaws for NES. Just games that got his personal seal of approval. Oh, he's gonna get me. Nope. This is a little slow, but whatever. What are you doing over there? Alright, we're good. Yeah, the arcade hook with Thud Butt. That game's awesome. Fuck. I was too busy thinking about Thud Butt. This would never happen to Thud Butt. There we go. GG. 2 deaths. I gotta say, that's the worst I've done at this game in a really long time. But look at it this way, next time I do this trilogy run, that's gonna be a huge time save. Like fucking... okay. That was normal! I thought I left it on hardest, but no? The game was just being a dickweed. Sometimes the ghouls and ghosts are they're just dickweeds. Yeah, Thudbutt is real. I haven't seen Hook in many, many years, at least until since it first came out. I like the Data East pinball table. That's a pretty good version of Hook. Yeah, thank you for the GGs. Let's let the ending play out. I'll take a little break from gaming as we reflect on what Arthur did. Now, why do you suppose... I'm gonna keep thinking about this. Why do you suppose that Streamlabs bit alerts work, but not resub notifications? It's the same source. It's literally the same source. I'm just brainstorming, trying to think of what went wrong there. What could go wrong? The skeletons murdered my alerts. Oh, Ninja Baseball Batman is so good. You gotta play as the big dude, player 4. He's got some ridiculous tech. They stole this thing from Nausicaa, did you know that? I only watched Nausicaa for the first time a couple years ago, and I was like, those guys, those worms, they just took that. Why isn't anyone talking about this? Fucking undercover cops. That game looks amazing. Princess Prin Prin. There's her measurements. Yeah, that was Satan or Loki or whatever you want to call him. One of those guys. Where's Arthur's measurements? And can we get some resolution on the whole boxers versus briefs thing? Are they really strawberries, or is it heart print? Capcom, write in. I'm waiting for your answer. Alright, settle in. It's time for the big one. It's time for the Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Oh. Jesus Christ. Holy fuck. I hope that's low enough. It's at 1% volume now. I reduced Mednafen to 1% volume. We'll see if that's quiet enough. Okay, that looks okay then. This is the loudest video game known to man. I swear this is the loudest Super Nintendo game. Yeah, there was some kind of return for Ninja Baseball Batman because the guy still owns the original copyright. Except now they had to retitle it. I forget what the new title was, though. Turns out you can't just call a comic book Batman. All right, shall we? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Here comes the video game. Cho Makaimura is like... I don't know, it's pretty close to Super Ghouls and Ghosts. It's like true Makaimura or something. Yeah, it's now called Ninja Baseball Green Lantern. Wait a minute. So nice and relaxing to play after the last game, because it's so much slower. You get to really think about your mistakes. Again, been a while since I played this one, but I have watched a lot of Blowbat play this, so it should be fine. I've been passively playing this by watching someone else do it. What do you think? Can I get this under 2 hours? That's what I'm hoping. I don't want to be here all night. I got castlevanias to do. I'll take that. I can do it? Okay, here I fucking go. Let's do this. Eventually, I also want to try doing Deathless for Devil Dumper Doris. It's harder than you'd think, because there's so few health power-ups, and it's so easy to lose health in those really long levels. I thought about it. I thought about getting that crossbow. I really do love that crossbow. Get fucking dumped on. Pretty good start. Hey, Camping Luna. I'm playing this again. Don't spawn. Don't do that. That thing you're doing right now? Okay, thank you. I've set a good precedent for tonight for the game actually listening when I talk to it. I've had good results with that, so should probably continue. So, game, if you could just warp to credits here, that would save me a lot of time. Yeah, that doppelganger fight is just really unfortunate all around. So much can go wrong there. And it's not even your fault. I wonder if those guys have gotten enough Steam reviews for Steam to realize that they're a legitimate developer and allow them to release a second game. I want to see more from Circle Cypher. I want to see more games from them without having to go to DL site and give my credit card to some weirdo. Just for games that I can't even stream anyway. It was like Demon Slayer Diavolo or something? Whoa! Ooh, I forgot that guy was there. And that's why you don't do that. I got one of those games from Holly. I should stream that. And the other one that was just like Devil Dumper Doris normal whip version. Love to have a normal whip. Farewell. Goodbye, my armor. I'll miss you. Oh, fuck. Wow, I've just done everything wrong this stage. That was cool. I jumped away from it assuming it would be something bad, and it was actually something I wanted. Diner Dash Delilah. Normal whip, normal whip. 3 normal whips. Oh, that's a good movie. Sure wish I had my gold armor. Yeah, Devil Number Doris, Diner Dash Delilah, Debbie Does Wait, hang on a second. You know, if they did a Debbie Does Dallas adaptation, that wouldn't even be too far out of nature for them. I'd be happy for them, frankly. You! That was almost really bad. Jesus Christ. That was actually a really calculated jump I made there. I accounted for the first 2 shots that he did, but the third one I didn't see coming. That could have been death. The double. Did you see that? Both of them attacked at once. Eh? Is it not this one? It's the one up there, isn't it? No, we got time to do this. If there's one thing this game loves, it's being a freaking stinker. There we go. It's also why I love this game, even though I've beaten it so many times. Because so often the game will do something like, alright, you knew about these 2 things we were going to throw at you, but what about this secret 3rd thing? Haha, gotcha! I'm like, oh, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, I love your secret 3rd thing. Hexagon Witch, thanks for the raid. I guess raid alerts aren't working either. Appreciate the raid. How was Castlevania? Did you get around to that? Yeah, raid into channel you were already watching. A lot of good Castlevania going around this month. Alright, for future research, bits alerts work, raids and subs don't. Ugh. Hey Gert, welcome to Super Ghouls and Ghosts. This is a game I like to play every so often. Ghouls are going pretty well, except you really don't want to see the bats overload the sprite limit, like they just did. When you see the sides of the towers start to vanish, that means the game has spawned too many bats. And it can get so bad that it can actually despawn your weapons as they come out, so you'll just like dry fire. It's really cool. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Hey Folks and Good Gaming. 2 top quality Rachel emotes. So usually you only see so many bats on the second loop. So that just bodes great for this run. I'm gonna do some pause buffering here, if you don't mind. If that invalidates the run, so be it. No, the miss! Okay, that one hit. It's not gonna be a one cycle. Damn, still? Shit. Don't mind me just being invincible here. Nice. Nice, nice. Oh, someone already gave a shout out. Thank you for doing that. It's hard to keep up when there's ghouls and ghosting. Oh yeah, this is a trilogy speedrun, so the timer is consistent between all three games. I've never actually done all three in a row before. So far, it's been weird. Like, the games control more differently than I was expecting. But now that I'm in Super G&G, this should go pretty smoothly. I shouldn't have said that. That's just asking for trouble. Yeah, when there's ghosts and ghouls and all those guys, your brain just can't keep up. This part, these spurts are so unpredictable, and they can like spawn in really inconvenient ways. To the point where you don't really have time to react to them properly. So having an out like this is really nice. I just despawned a blueberry. You can do that. Okay. I was really worried that guy had a weapon. If they hit you, it's gonna hurt. Boy, what's it like... what's it like enjoying Donkey Kong 64? Some people have that ability. Wish I could live such a joy-filled life. Yeah, I heard about that hack. That would fix a lot of my frustrations with that game. There you go. That's the thing for the Kong that I'm not. Cool. Good thing you made it really inconvenient to pick all that shit up. Oh shit. Bad luck flower just spawned. Alright, place your bets. Am I getting hit? No, wait, it was a different flower. What the? We're good? Ooh. I'm cool. Your expansion pack came with a free copy of DK64. I remember renting Perfect Dark without an expansion pack. You ever try to play Perfect Dark without an expansion pack? There's no story mode. It just lets you fight bots and multiplayer, and that's it. Pretty cool in 64. You played it for years. No, you gotta have the expansion pack. You gotta upgrade your N64. Give it like 1 more megabit of RAM or whatever. N64 was just weird all around. Every choice they made for that system was strange. Like, built-in anti-aliasing? Are you kidding me? And it's just like something you can get rid of by changing a bit? Who does that? Satisfying hit noise. This loop is going pretty well. I made a couple of mistakes, but overall, it's been okay so far. Yeah, considering just how small the textures were, it's probably a good idea to build in that anti-aliasing. Like if you ever look at the ground texture for Mario 64, like the standard grass texture, it's like what, 32 by 32 or something, and it stretches over like entire worlds. What a good level. Whoops. What the fuck was I thinking? It's fine. Don't worry about it. Just, the magic doesn't work like that. Has it ever worked like that? Maybe I need to be closer into his hitbox. An entire controller designed around Mario 64. Hey, it works for that game. It's the ideal controller for playing Iggy's Wrecking Balls. Oh my god, the N64 Mr. Core is just like a godsend. If you haven't ever had to mess with N64 emulation, you are a blessed individual. It's been so bad for so many years. Just recently it got pretty good with stuff like Simple 64, but having a Mr. Core is really, really nice. N64 was actually the last real console hardware I had for Retro Pals. Like, that was the only console I needed to bring out whenever we would do an N64 showcase. Whoops. I guess we're improvising. Yeah, that's how that part works. Damn, melted. Let's fucking go. That is the best that fight I've ever had, I'm pretty sure. Now, as for how second loop is gonna go, let's worry about that when we get there. Oh, that was a good first loop. That was so nice. I lost my armor in like the auto scroller, and I think that was it. It's her, the princess. Yeah, Saturn, I also had, we needed real console hardware for that for a long time. And then, Mednafin. Thank you, Mednafin. You just gotta have blue hair. Alright, do it again. This is it. This is the last loop of a Ghosts and Goblins game we're gonna play tonight. These zombie spawns are pretty interesting, I tell you what. Ask your doctor if Mednafin was right for you. Ooh, you're not gonna fire, are you? Yeah, I'm ready for some Danny-vania too. This is taking a lot out of me, honestly. Like, even as familiar as I am with these games, playing them all back to back is actually a real trial. I think I genuinely prefer playing them one at a time. Still, it's nice to fucking... it's nice to do this as something different. Yeah, do it. Join the Ghouls and Ghosts Club. I should do some kind of community challenge like Dot does, just with 3 games. And it's just like, you get a trophy if you beat them. If you beat them without cheats, that's it. You don't gotta 1cc, you don't gotta deathless. Nobody should be expected to do that. Do all 3, you get 3 trophies and a good job. I say good job. Devil Dumper December? Maybe. A Devil Dumper Christmas. December. Yeah, we're gonna do a Thanksgiving Devil Dumper Doris community event because we're thankful for Devil Dumper Doris. I mean, I'm thankful. Doris, thank you. Yeah, Demon Slayer Diavolo. I was mentioning that earlier. I gotta stream that. I got it from Holly. Whoa! Oh, nice spawns. You're being a real dipshit today. Diavol October. A whole year of Doris. I hope Washit plays this again. I really want to see them go back for one last try. They were doing so good the last time around. They did the first loop in under an hour. That's crazy. Going from no experience with the game to just clearing it in only a few deaths. I know they gotta be disappointed about not clearing it, but you gotta understand, this is Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Any kind of progress in this game is amazing. Yeah, I hope so. I just want there to be one other Ghosts and Goblins streamer. That's all I want. Everybody into the Castlevania, and you know what? Good, Castlevania's great. I love Castlevania. But it can't just be me. There has to be another sicko who would play all 3 of these games back to back. I'm like this close to converting Dot into a Daimok Imura superfan. One of these days, one of these days. Yeah, Aquas does a series run every so often. Like every few months or so. Those are nice to see. He also does Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins, which that's beyond me. That's a step more than I'm willing to take. Oh yeah, the dagger magic here is really nice. Super versatile, super useful. Yeah, Arno's done all 3 of them separately. Someone talk to Fuji TV, tell him he has to do all 3 in a row for the next 24-hour broadcast. Yeah, the fishman, that's a nice detail. I wish this part wasn't literally 3 minutes long. This is cool and all, but having to do this twice in a 2-loop run, and the penalty being so great if you happen to die here, it kind of sucks. Oh, those hit my shield. Will this kill? Alright. That's what I keep hearing. Goku Makamura Kai is the one to play. The revised Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins. But man... Oh, that was so... that was so sad playing through vanilla Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins. And then just knowing that they realized it was fucked up and then they fixed it. Like, oh man. Couldn't you have just released the non-fucked up version instead of making me go through that bullshit? Hey! Might take a hit here. Nope, we're good. Demon's Crest is amazing. Definitely play that. And like, it's hard, but not in the way that Ghosts and Goblins games usually are. It's more like normal Super Nintendo hard. Yeah, it's been so long I don't even specifically remember what I didn't like about it, but whatever it was, I really didn't like it. Alright, are we gonna get 1,000 bats here, like on loop 1? Hey! Thanks, but, no, that's okay. Whew. It's only 3 games, but it really feels like a marathon. Well, speaking of marathons, here's what I want to do eventually. I want to get good enough to do, like, 10 arcade game 1cc's in a row. Because I see some people doing, like, the Big 10 for NES or Super Nintendo. And I was thinking, man, if only I was better at a few more arcade games, I could totally do that. It'd be great because arcade games are super short. the game could give us a break. Hey, ATN. I'm already thinking of candidates. I'm thinking like RoboCop, Psychic 5. I guess Ghosts and Goblins and Ghouls and Ghosts would count too. Oh, Strider, that would be a good quick one to do. There we go. That's how you do that boss. Strider 2. I've never actually played through Strider 2, if you can believe it. Like, I think it's cool, but I've only ever played a few credits at a time and been like, oh, I'll come back to this. Wonder how doable that one is. There's a game I never see anyone play. Ooh. 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 Yeah, it seemed awesome. Like, it keeps the same breakneck pace of the first game, which I really appreciate. Just always something new happening in that game. One of the first Capcom conquests. For a second there, I was thinking I could do a Strider marathon 1 and 2. But then literally everyone would be like, are you going to do Strider Returns? Or you should do Strider Returns. There's another Strider too, you know. For Strider 2014. Congrats to Strider 2014 for being a game that I played 90% of and remember absolutely nothing about. Congratulations on being so forgettable. Oh, NES Strider is awesome. You know, suddenly this is starting to seem like a huge project, now that I've remembered there's other Striders. Got that guy frame 1. Do you know what happened with NES Strider? It's really funny. Like, they half-finished a Famicom Strider, and then they literally canceled it before it was finished. They were like, this isn't going anywhere. We gotta cancel this shit. And then they were like, wait a minute. What if this is good enough for America? So they just took what they had and barely finished it up and released it in America. It's so funny. Yeah, it was like this big multimedia thing. There was a manga, there was going to be an anime, like multiple console and arcade games. Instead, it was just like, I think the manga came out, and then like the arcade game, which is one of the best games ever made, and then like the NES one just came out in America. Oh, to be a Japanese Famicom fan browsing ROM sites, being like, what the fuck? The Americans got a Strider game? Oh my god, this is impossibly fucked up. Or like, yeah, if you're a European and you never got any of those games ever. You're like, Super Mario RPG, what's that? What's this Chrono Trigger? Yeah, Earthbound? Sounds fake. Yeah, they did get that big-ass special edition of Terranigma. That's a game I gotta play. Sorry, too busy playing James Bond 2 for the Casio keyboard. There's another marathon idea. James Bond 2 marathon. All the ports. Oh, shit. Alright. I deserve that for invoking the name of James Bond. Like, I realized what was going to happen there, and I knew if I... There was a way to possibly save it if I jumped right and then jumped left. But I don't think he would have finished firing before then. I think I was screwed no matter what. The play was to head left off the cliff. That was pretty funny, though. Alright, well, this was deathless up to that point. Maybe the next trilogy run I can get at least one deathless run in there. Yeah, that's some Sebmall shit right there. World's biggest James Bond 2 fan. Where's the fucking... There's a chest here, right? I never have to get it here, is the problem. Yeah, we have ranked Operation Starfish. That game is longer and more complicated than you would ever expect. It is the ultimate James Bond game. It is the ultimate expression of James Bond. Ah, god damn it. There's a chest here somewhere. Ah, fuck. We're gonna have to go without. Yeah, I think James Bond 2 Marathon would be like a violation of the Geneva Convention. It's said that not one person has ever finished James Bond 2. Not a single human being still living. Oh, man. Alright, well... Hope I don't lose this armor. Well... Oh, boy. Might be here for a little bit. I think I remember how to fight these guys. Still, it's loop 2, so they're gonna be nice and pissed. Can you do what your friend did? Can you just, like, do that again? Thank you. Alright, backup strats. What are they? Let's find out in real time. Alright, we're good. I was a little worried there, not gonna lie. Looking a little dicey there. There we go. That's all you gotta do, just beat the boss. that Yu Yukichi Dragon Slayer mode is good. Now there's a brave gamer if I've ever seen one. Ultimate Sword of Sodan enjoyer. It's so funny that Sega published that in Japan. It's like, yeah, first party release. This is good. You can buy this one. We approve. I don't need to use magic here. I did anyway. The Sword of Soda. We can workshop that. We'll turn that into something. Alright. This is where the game gets hard. I actually have to focus on these upcoming fights because you can't just magic through everything now. Sword of Steely Dan. I gotta focus. I thought about I thought about exposing my Steely Dan opinions, but no, we must focus. Short version, they're good. There you go. Whoa. Okay. So the really fun thing about these guys is they actually have two different patterns. There's a normal pattern to lure you into a false sense of security, and then when they get down to half health, they start breaking that pattern in like various subtle ways. So like you think you know what to expect from these guys, and then they just change it up on you. I was playing that really safe. Alright, we take it slow. We got plenty of time here. But suffice to say, this is a really dynamic and tricky fight, and it gets even more so as you get them down to half health. Everybody post your favorite non-Asia Steely Dan album. That's so we can fill some time until I beat this guy. Mine is the royal scam. Nope, don't do it. Just wait it out. There we freaking go. Alright. That was... Out of every moment in every single game in this series, that was the part I was most worried about. This next part's free. It's not even a thing. Oh, thank God. We're getting an under 2-hour clear. I can't believe that. That's awesome. I'll count the Nightfly. Also, good picks, everybody. You can't really go wrong with a Steely Dan album. Nightfly is pretty awesome, though. Yeah, the crotch mouth thing, it's a motif. it's a thing they carry throughout the entire series. They were really proud of that. Astaroth, Neburoth, Sardius here. They all got a little something extra. Time. 1:45:05. I'm pretty happy with that. That went... It didn't go perfectly, but it went okay. I think that's a good first G&G marathon to have on the books. A very Gwar touch, it really is. Was Gwar around in 85? Gotta ask the Capcom designers about that one. Whoa. I thought I knew what to expect from playing all 3 games in a row, but honestly, that was pretty draining. I'm gonna let this ending play out, and I think, yeah, we'll get around to some Castlevania. I think I can do a Castlevania or 2. Alright, let's catch up. Walter Becker's 11 Tracks of Whack. Haven't heard that. Gaucho, that's pretty good. Love the Royal Scam. Oh, Countdown to Ecstasy? Yeah. The one with Harpo? Sure. Steely Dan's Christmas Jam Stravaganza? Is that real? I'm learning so many things tonight. Gwar formed in 84. Interesting. That's actually quite interesting. That could be a plausible theory. Was Ghosts and Goblins inspired by Gwar? Someone make me a clickbait YouTube thumbnail for that. I'll make the video. No time for a video. I'll just put the prompt into chat GPT or something. Ghosts and Gwarblins. Gwarsts and Goblins. Gwarsts and Gwarblins. I think this marathon did more to the chat's brains than mine. You're not speaking words anymore. Yeah, woo. I love woo. You only heard of Gwar from that Genesis Beavis and Butthead game, yeah. Oh, that game's messed up. See, you gotta eat the dumpster burger so you can be allowed entry into the hospital, and that gives you one of the few full health restores in the game. Otherwise, it's pretty much impossible to finish. So you have to eat bad food on purpose in order to get a necessary health upgrade in order to finish Genesis Beavis and Butthead. You got all that? Who's to say that Abraham Lincoln didn't fax a samurai? History is just full of surprises. No, it's Guar. You gotta watch more Beavis and Butthead. They'll tell you how to pronounce it. Stealing dance song. That sounds extremely cursed. Yeah, I really enjoyed Virtual Stupidity, watching Alex play through that years ago. Take no responsibility, that's a good sign. I can't believe he's named Samael in the Japanese version. That's Sardus Erasure. How could they do that to me? And yeah, the pauses before he gets hit are pretty good. Toughest Aramer in the series. I don't like dealing with those guys. Luckily, there's not too many of them. Let me eat your feet. You can't top Steely Dan when they were at the top of their songwriting game. Yeah, the Aramer got top billing. He was after Sardius. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. After the credits finish rolling, I'm gonna do a little bit of versus Castlevania, because God knows I can't play that game in a normal way. Not gonna do Loop 2, like Rachel Retro has been practicing, but I think I can do Loop 1. Maybe even Deathless. I'm glad they fixed his horse for this ending. You look at the horse animation in Ghouls and Ghosts, and it's all like, oh, these poor artists have never actually seen a horse. Hyper Mickey. Patriot Yamazo. And Ryutaro's mama. She did good backgrounds. The horse still pretty blomby, but that's a more natural-looking trot than what they had before. Sound composer? Bull. They got a bull to do it. Yeah, it's weird that Fujiwara... Well, there he is. He's Professor F. I was about to say he wasn't in here, but I'm pretty sure that's him. Thank you for playing. Thank you for making. Y'all made a good video game. Presented by Crapcom. Ha! Crapcom. It's true. You say that, but it's true. See, back in my day, we said Crapcom, but this new generation, they say Capcom. You made it more vulgar, and I appreciate that. We should be pushing boundaries. It's 2024, and Crapcom no longer shoves it. Boy, there's a game I can't stream. Look up a druggy Final Fight if you're unaware of what that is. Absolutely unstreamable ROM hack, but but an important piece of history nonetheless. And on that note, that's the end of the Makaimura trilogy, first ever run. I think next time I'm gonna like eat a really big dinner beforehand. I need a lot of fuel for this this Makaimura trilogy. Still pretty happy with how that went. I don't need a snack break. I was thinking about it, but next game should go pretty quick, and then we'll see how I feel. Oh yes, please do save my splits. Save those splits for later. Okay, so you've played Castlevania for NES, right? Well, what if it was fucked up and evil? You might end up with something like Versus Castlevania. The Versus system, if you're unaware, is basically NES hardware that's been modified to accept coins. It also had a slightly different palette, which is why this version in MAME looks kind of strange. It's genuinely RGB? Yeah, I think that's the case. Like, doesn't this look strange even if you just put it straight up in an NES emulator? Maybe, maybe not. There's a bunch of different Versus system palettes. See, yeah, they just couldn't make it easy. Nintendo, when it comes to arcades, they were built different. Attract mode taken from you playing last night. Hey, everyone's first attempt at Castlevania ever looks exactly like that. You got all the freaking way to the freaking Grim Reaper before you started using save states. You did fine. All us vampire killers, we gotta start somewhere. And for some people, that's apparently Devil Dumper Doris. Alright, shall we? The arcade game has the sound glitch too? I didn't know that. Alright, NES game, I knew if you let the demo roll and then you start a game, the music will be gone, but I thought they fixed that for the Versus version. Alright, well, enjoy this atmospheric Castlevania. Actually, it's intentional. It's a reference to the silent film era of movie making. As in film. You may not be familiar with Kino. a little awkward. Like, I feel like I should be making small talk with Simon. Like, oh, you do this often? How many times Dracula make you do this? Every 100 years, huh? You say it's been 100 years since Dracula made his move. Interesting. Oh yeah, silent films did have music. Well, forget it then. Fuck what I said. There we go. Music machine broke. What the... Okay, no, we're good. We're fine. Holy water's a projectile now. That's the... that's the tone we're going for this run. Yeah, I was doing the opposite of a silent film. I was making a noisy film. In this version, you get a lot less time, and you take a lot more damage. So by the end of the game, you die in, is it 2 or 3 hits? By loop 2, it's definitely 2 hits. Hey, remember music? Yeah, throwing that holy water like it's Castlevania 2. This year I've seen a couple of people play through that for the first time with no help, and that is always a treat. Because they're always like, bang your head into the wall to make a hole? What the fuck do you mean? And they start writing down all the clues from the villagers like they're real. Let's see. Don't look into the Death Star or you'll die. Okay, better write that down. I love it too. That game's messed up. That was back when the developers would just like prank gamers for fun. Like, yeah, this game's not hard enough already. We're just gonna lie. Get canceled for lying in your video game. It's true. You can't do that anymore. You won't pass lot check. Sony call you up and being like, there's technically an untruth in your video game. Please fix. Yeah, you can duck under that middle crusher. I've seen multiple people try to get past that in one shot. It's actually really tight when you do it that way. Dot level? What the? Oh my goodness. Hi everybody. Alerts are broken, so sorry you don't get the grand entrance, but fucking but I'm playing Castlevania. What the? You see that? Hope you had a good stream. Sorry, deuce, hey Vox. That's dot level. So this year I decided I can't play Castlevania like a normal person. I decided to play the extremely messed up arcade version, where you get a lot less time in levels, and also you take a shit ton more damage, so that's why I'm one hit away from death right now. Dot, thank you for the 31 months. And Sheriff, thank you for the 24 months. I gotta notice and shout those out manually because Streamlabs decided bit alerts work, but not resubs and not raids. Like, that's nice. It's just them saying, hey, try figuring this out, asshole. And Gert, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Yeah, everyone playing Castlevania. Everyone into the Classicvania challenge this year. Last year, I got a deathless run in the NES version of this, so I figure I gotta up the stakes just a little bit. Can't just play the game like a normal person, heavens no. Oh, also, big congrats on the Batrider clear. I know you've been working on that for months. That was amazing. You actually did that when I was in the middle of a Sun arcade run, so I was silently freaking out. I didn't say anything in chat when it happened. I had to wait until the run was over. I was like, no, the Batrider thing happened during Sun. Just normal Danny things, interrupting a Sun run. I wanted to play that because UFO 50 has a Sun like, and that was the first game I ever played in the collection. It was really good. What the? Really? Okay, we're good. Fries are up. Yeah, Ninpek, that's what it's called. I love that game. Like, that was the first game I ever saw someone stream, and I realized off of UFO 50, and I was like, there's a Sun like, well, shit. I gotta buy this. Oh yeah, what other Castlevanias did you do today? I know you were in the middle of something when I started streaming. CV3 Grant Deathless, nice. I saw Bill do that. He's a Grant master. He makes that little guy climb all over the place. Made a D&D Honor Among Thieves reference and no one got it? That's a crime. I'm sorry. Here on, I'm a little more relaxed. That last part, you may know from watching other people play this game, is one of the more stressful parts of this game. I don't know what to do in the underground cavern in Loop 2, though. Like, the fishmen just jump up at some point and you die. Gotta get the Rachel strats for that one. Oh yeah, I forgot I named my character Fucko. Hey, it was good luck. That was a deathless run. Fuckos keep winning. Yum is also good. No. No. Okay. I'm fine. I got the dreaded unintentional stair climb. You really don't want to get hit in versus Castlevania, not ever. And you as Ralph Belmondo. Yum. Did I do a Korone? No. It was unintentional. I've been yelling at the video game a lot tonight. Before Dot rated in, I did a Makaimura trilogy speedrun. First time I've ever done that. And it turns out when you play those games back to back, they're just different enough to really throw you off. So not a single one of those runs with Deathless. But I got a hour and 45 minutes was my time for all three. I can definitely be improved on, but I'm pretty happy with that. But the whole time, enemies were doing some different shit that I wasn't expecting. I was like, don't you do it. You stop that. I did a Makaimura, Dai Makaimura, and Cho Makaimura, so the 2 arcade games and the Super Famicom one. You should do that. You should try it. You gotta get into that Dai Makaimura. Yeah, honestly, it was more stressful than I thought it would be. And going into Super, knowing that that was like longer than the other 2 put together. It was a genuine marathon in a way I wasn't expecting. Also, is it just me, or is the score different in the arcade version? Like, why do I have 372 points? Isn't that supposed to be rounded off? Oh, the timer countdown. Okay, that makes sense. I like this level because there's no pits. Of course, there's all this other shit, but at least there's no pits. Yeah, he's wearing pink today. This is that weird meme palette. Alright, hold up and left. And pray. Ooh. Oh boy. Are you kidding me? This is the situation you're putting me in? Don't ever put me in a situation. Can you believe this shit? Sepasai, I can't remember if I thanked you for that Prime sub, but if I didn't, thank you. Streamlabs just taking the day off. Don't. Thank you. See, all you gotta do is yell at the game. And it's not hitless track, it's two-hit track. Old two-hit track, they call him. That's no problem, you just gotta play perfectly. 5. Well done. I'm sorry, I can't count when people make puns. I'm pretty sure that was 9. He loves spawning here. He loves it. Here's the thing about versus Castlevania. You can't pause buffer. I wasn't worried. Were you worried? I wasn't worried at all. Alright, I was a little bit worried. That's Deathless versus Castlevania. Never done that on stream before. Not bad, not bad. Phew. I'm good, thank you. I've played a lot of this game. Maybe not so much as 1 dot level, but I've played it a decent amount. How about that bat bridge, huh? What the fuck happened there? You wanna explain what happened there, Mr. Video Game? I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. I'm pretty sure I was like 1 pixel off from falling into the fucking pit there. Yeah, just a first try Deathless versus Castlevania. Just an average, what night is it? Just an average Monday night. I don't want to do Loop 2. I thought about it. I was considering it. Let's do level 1 of Loop 2. Just so you can see how stupid it is. And then we'll move on. I have more business to attend to. I got another Castlevania arcade game I want to play. Look at that! What? You kidding me? So first of all, there's not supposed to be bats here. Second of all, there shouldn't be 2 at once. No, next game's gonna be easy after this. I'm playing the easy Castlevania arcade game. Look how much damage! I'm playing a haunted castle next. I'm so glad that's in the new Castlevania collection. Like, everyone gets to enjoy Haunted Castle now. It's not just a Weird Danny thing anymore. It's something for everyone to enjoy. Cool. The messed up thing is, as you get further levels in, it starts doing 3/4 life damage, which it's a problem because that's so much damage that you can't even recover with a pork chop. If you pick up the wall meat after you've taken 1 hit, you still have 1 hit left. It's sheer cruelty. Unbelievable that they do this. I don't know, maybe someday I'll tackle Loop 2 in this, but for now I think that's gonna be a Rachel Retro thing. Yeah, get the fuck off the cabinet. It's still not as cruel as versus Super Mario Brothers. Like, I imagine some kid strolling up to that machine being like, "Oh, Mario, I got this. Check this out, Mom and Dad. I'm gonna make you proud." And then like halfway through it turns into lost levels, like secretly. Like, oh, you think you know Super Mario Brothers, huh? Well, how about this? Alright, that game was pretty good. But we can do better. There we go. Now this is a video game. Good luck, thank you. It's hard to tell just how a haunted castle run will go. It's not really much up to you as the player. That low battle mode is so good. Time for Dr. Acula. Oh, this is a little louder than the other games. That should be fine, I think. Alright, if you've never seen this game, boy, you were in for a treat. Again, this is something you can play in the Castlevania Dominus collection, which came out a month or two ago. And surprise, surprise, it has a fully fledged remake of this. They remade this in the style of the WiiWare Castlevania Adventure Rebirth. Something they didn't announce, something no one saw coming. Not even the Haunted Castle superfans could know that such a thing was in the works. Jackspert, thank you for the 27 months. No alert for you because Streamlabs... I don't know what Streamlabs is doing, but thank you, I appreciate it. I gotta play through Adventure Rebirth because I'm a big fan of what they did to Haunted Castle. Like they knew what they were doing. They made that shit goofy as hell. When did I first play this one? When it was first added to MAME. Like, I was on top of MAME, like I update the ROM set every single time, and I've been doing that for years. So when they added this to MAME, I was like, oh shit, I gotta play this. And after a couple of days I learned how to 1cc it. I was just enamored with this game, like just how weird it is, just how strange it looks. Just the incredibly weird mishmash of design choices and graphic styles. Oh, it's so good. Anyway, let's play it. Hey, that's my wife. Yeah, this game got that big Dracula. He's huge in this. Oh yeah, the soundtrack is amazing. It's definitely the best thing about this game. Other things that are kind of weird about this, you really want to stock up on hearts because you don't lose them at the end of a level. They carry over from level to level. And whenever you finish a level, any hearts you have left over will refill your life bar. So that's pretty nice. If you know that's there, you can focus on stocking up on hearts in advance. Yeah, you goddamn bathead. That was what, the 68,000 one? That's another one I gotta play. Alright, can I get the double skeletons? This is an important start to the run. Okay, good. So each item pickup also gives you 5 hearts, and if you hit that second skeleton while the bomb is still on the screen, you get 2 bombs. Okay. I'll take that. Ideally, you want to lock her into place so she can't do much damage, but take what you can get with this shit. I actually love this game. Like, I admit that it's garbage, it's awful, it's bullshit. But also it's stupid, and I love stupid games. You had runs where she would not take damage from bombs? That's cool. Just haunted castle things. Blanc. It's charming, that's a good way to put it, yeah. There is a charm. Oh no, ah! Rachel, you found a really creative way to die here recently. Like, Simon landed on air and it messed up your jump. That was really cool. It's really cool that that's a thing the game can do. You! Really important spawn we gotta get here. Alright. The run may continue. That was actually a really specific set of movements there so I could set up the big heart drop. Again, I don't like taking chances with this game, so the more hearts you can get, the better. Yeah, it's only in the leftmost bat, and you can manipulate it so it flies over there. Can we make it? Ooh, okay. I was watching Tepid Snake play this for the first time earlier, and they got a really funny glitch in the next level, where if you die and continue, it downgrades your weapon. So suddenly all those flea men were taking 4 hits instead of 2. Just for no reason. It does that sometimes, for fun, for variety. Garish is another good word for this game. The remake added some really excellently stupid portrait art in the background here. Ooh, okay, we're good. This Dracula portrait, you want to hit the stopwatch right in front of it, because that makes some shit not happen. That's a technical term. Yeah. Normally you gotta fight some harpies there. You don't gotta do that. Just move on with your life. Ooh. Fleaman timing is a little bit off here. This could be bad. No, it's okay. I love these drums. Dooba 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 doo. Stop. Nope, not interested. Opt out. What the? It's really easy to take a lot of hits here because of those flea man spawns. You basically have to have an internal timer running in your head. Like, okay, there's a flea man that's gonna spawn here. Get ready for that. Yeah, just swing the sword like a whip. Every weapon works like that. And oh man, the remake design of the Fleaman where it makes him look like Uncle Fester. That shit is so good. Yeah, it's why he's never used a sword after this. He doesn't know what he's doing. Alright, this level is kind of a break in terms of difficulty, but you can still take a lot of damage here. This guy has a weapon we don't want. Don't take that. He doesn't know how boomerangs work either. You throw that and it doesn't come back. Yeah, the camera in this level is super aggressive for some reason. That's not an issue you expect to have in a Castlevania game. Make sure you wait for that. It's actually possible to stop those platforms when they're too low for you to actually progress. So don't do that. Oh, people have probably mentioned this, but this is version K of the game, the one that's actually possible. You'll see some maniacs out there play version M, which is like ultimate difficulty. That one's basically the difference between NES Castlevania and Versus Castlevania. Like, enemies do a shit ton more damage. There's more bat spawns. And some stuff I think is broken. Like, when skeletons throw bones at you, they do half your life bar in version M. Like, what happened there? Did you guys mess up? More likely they were just not thinking about it. They were just like, okay, let's pump up the difficulty in the most basic and easy way possible. This guy. This guy is so random. So random, XD. Supposedly you can get him to throw fewer projectiles if you swing your sword a lot. That's a good-ass fight. That's the best you can hope for. Yeah, the chocolate golem. Delicious. How do you do this shit again? I practiced this like a couple days ago. Let's see if I still remember. Nope. Okay. One hit, we'll take it. Isn't that cool? They just throw that in when you get to, like, near the end of the game. I know what you wanted. You wanted some new shit to memorize. Yeah, this song is awesome. Okay, I should have known that was coming. Fuck. Like, I'm expecting these guys and they still sneak up on me. They suck. Okay, ultra focus. There's gonna be a lot of different spawns happening right here. You know, I'm just gonna do that. We've got the hearts, might as well. You got anything else? I see. Yeah, here we go. Okay, we might actually finish this run. I don't want to get too excited. Hold to the left. Now we can only hit a few of these before we gotta start damage boosting. But luckily these things don't do too much damage in this version. Bats 5 and 10 have a 5 heart, so keep that in mind. And Bat 15 has a torch, you don't want that. Oh, they only do 1 damage in this version. Okay, I'm starting to feel better about this. Hey, in the remake, at the end of this bridge, there's some secret shit that I didn't know how to get. It turns out there's a hidden stairway in that room. Did you know? I spent like 5 minutes trying to figure out how the hell you get those things, but I was watching Krongo Kong play this earlier and he just climbed up some stairs. So we call that the Krongo Kong strat. Is that true? Do you think that was intentional? Maybe not. Man, fighting the creature with a knife is a hell of a thing to do. Like, it's barely possible if you have double knife, but it's not something you really want to do. Also, congrats on that holy water only run. Like, holy shit. If y'all don't know, Rotomolo just recently did a run of CV1 with only holy water. Like, as in no whip. Just getting the thing to spawn was a feat in and of itself. Okay, that was an unnecessary freeze, but whatever. Alright, here comes the final boss. We'll just freeze him, he's dead. There he goes, 1 CC. Haunted Castle Deathless. I think that's the best Drac of all time. You've seen my regular form, but have you seen my giant head? It's huge. Hey, thank you for the GGs. I've never done Loop 2 in this game, and I'm not gonna start. I think I'm just gonna let this run out. I'm just gonna let Simon die here. I think I got one more run in me. We're gonna do one more Castlevania tonight. I figure now that you've seen Haunted Castle, you may be able to appreciate all the things that M2 did in Haunted Castle Revisited. So I think I'll do that next. Oh, Revisited is so good. The last thing I was expecting in 2024 was a new Classicvania specifically styled Castlevania, but they went and did it. I also like their approach to specifically remaking the stupidest and worst Castlevanias. So it's like they see promise and some good things in these games. It's just you gotta make these games actually possible to finish by normal human beings. Yeah, the scream's good. Oh! Yeah, it does have original Haunted Castle. The sound emulation's a little fucked up, but otherwise it's pretty good. Alright, let's do something I so rarely do on stream. I'm going to load up this... it appears to be some sort of software client called Steam. Any y'all heard of this? I just use MAME, Meddefend maybe, but the Steam thing is apparently something too. I use it whenever they release a new Castlevania, which isn't that often. Yeah, Steam, I don't know. What's so Steam about it? Is it a Steam engine? Look at that. They made a compilation of the DS games, and they threw in Haunted Castle in a freaking remake of it. Unbelievable. Good games can still be made and released in 2024. No, don't. Hang on. It's... Hold up a second. I know what's happening here. I have multiple controllers plugged in, and one of them it doesn't like. Yeah, I love that. Press any button to start. No, you pushed the wrong one. Any button but that one. All right, this should work now. You're loud again. Games do that. They say any button but start doesn't work. All right, let's see if left bumper works. No, wait, left stick. Left stick works. Dude, they made it so left stick works. So this run is inspired by Krungo Kong's recent 1cc of this game, which I think was just a few hours ago, actually. I don't think it's going to be deathless. I'm not quite at that point. But this should be pretty nice and smooth. I've ran through it a few times now. Alright, the video and audio seem like they're working, so let's do it. Yeah, I think you can get Deathless too. You were really close. He does that exact same pose in the arcade game with his fists up in the air. It's really good. Yeah, they gave him the huge feet too. They clearly knew what they were doing. I would say they understood the assignment, but odds are this is something they came up with and pitched on their own. But they knew what they were doing. If there's one thing in this game that makes it different from every other Castlevania, it's the time limit, and every single level in this game is really tight. Like, you gotta book it. You can't stop for shit in this game. Otherwise, I'd say this is pretty doable. This would be a really good game to start with if you've never played a Castlevania before. Like, it gets across the core appeal without being, like, stupidly difficult. Yeah, he's going as fast as he can. Poor Simon. You can only go so fast when you're doing the Doris strut. Someone recently, I'm pretty sure it was Hollyheck maybe, she noticed that the Doris strut is very similar to the walking animation from Castlevania Legends, which didn't even occur to me. I think that's legit where they took it from. You gonna move? Can you move? Oh, all right. Love that Doris strut. This is another strat invented by Krungo Kong earlier today. If you just duck, she never does anything that can hit you. Occasionally she'll swing her tail, but it's pretty rare. I still can't believe this is real. Like, why would you do this? Why would you make this full-ass game based on an arcade game only I like? Was it a present to me specifically? If it is, thank you. Oof. The thing is, it still looks good. Like, the art and stuff, it's very high quality. They didn't skimp on any of this. It just, if anything, it looks a little unmatched and kind of strange in the context of everything else. Which, you know, exactly like Haunted Castle Arcade. Yeah, she only swings her tail if you get close. So that's the strat. Oh yeah, they take 2 hits. Okay, big downgrade in this game compared to the original. No Hanna-Barbera bonk sound effect when the rocks fall. I was honestly hoping that they would keep that, and they didn't. Maybe it's a licensing issue. Maybe Scooby-Doo wouldn't play ball. Check this out. There's meat here. Oh, this is so much nicer to play than arcade. Like, I love the arcade game, but if certain stuff doesn't happen, it's basically the end of the run. Like, if you can't pick up the stopwatch here, you might as well reset. Hey! It's secret meat. The best kind. Yeah, this is why I bought the collection too. Like, this was the first thing I played easily. Honestly, if they hadn't included, I probably wouldn't have bought it. I'd have been like, that's nice. I'll get that someday when it's on sale. But knowing that they made a new Classicvania, I was like, ah, fuck, I gotta support that. I gotta let them know day one, yes, I want more of this. I'd also never played through any of the DS games, so I figured, might as well get this. I'll get around to those. What the? Really? Huh. You can fall there. I did play through Dawn of Sorrow for the first time in this collection, and you know what? Pretty good. That's my review. That's all you're getting out of me. Yeah, it was pretty good. Fun game. Nice mechanics, felt good to play. No, I want a thing. I'm pretty sure it's here. There it is. It respects the player's time. The ultimate compliment. Something quality of life. My overall quality of life has improved as a result of that collection. Yeah, there's a secret meat there. Every level except for the Frankenstein level and the last level has 2 meats. As far as I know, those just have 1. It feels really good to whip in this game. That's a good thing because you do a lot of it. But they nailed the experience of like it being a satisfying whip crack. Can't say enough good things about this. If not for UFO 50, I think this would be my game of the year. Fucking Flea Man. Make sure you look at the Flea Man when you get a chance. Their design in this is just like perfect. Hey. They're happy to be here. I'm happy to see them. There's one painting in here I really like that's coming up pretty soon. It's that one. Check that out. The one at the end of the hallway. Do you think that picture is inspired by that that Jesus fresco that lady tried to to restore? It looks a lot like it. Apparently that fresco is a big tourist attraction now, so good for her. It's so good. What the? There's a third meat in this level. Anyone know about that? Should I submit that meat to GameFAQs? Yeah, you can make something more valuable by ruining it. People have also made the point that there's like a billion Jesus frescoes out there, but there's only one that looks like that now. So fair point, I guess. Are there more than 3? There was the one that was being, that you had to save from the chandelier. And then there was that one. And the third one is up here. It's in one of the eyeballs. Or are you saying there's more meats? Could there be a 4th meat? A la 4th meal? Another meat. Yeah, like this one. So where's this other one? Is it in another eyeball? In the cross on the previous screen, I see. Didn't know about that meat. I gotta book it. Might actually die here, but that's fine. There's so much meat in this. Whew. I was hurrying. Oh, cool pose. A friend was making you watch Parkour Civilization. Hey, how many times have you heard the word parkour in the last 30 minutes? Here's my question. Why the fuck do they call it parkour? It's just jumping. Why can't you say jump? Why not say any other word other than parkour over and over for an hour and a half? There's so many questions I have about that video, but I don't think any of them are being answered. Oh yeah, they do spins. Okay. Oh, I can't believe we brought Parkour Civilization into this. If you don't know what that is, don't worry about it. Like, literally, you can live your entire life without knowing what that is. It gave you the same debuff as Billy and Bobby. Yeah, kinda. Oh boy. Phew, okay. It's a Minecraft YouTube thing. The thing I got from Parkour Civilization is that Minecraft YouTube is its own special world. A world I'm not part of, a world that I'll never be part of. But it is vast, unknowably vast. If you want to watch it, you can do like me. I just watched like 5 or 6 minutes and I got the point pretty quick. You really don't need to watch the whole thing. I do appreciate it as being like one of those things that makes me think, oh yeah, man, the internet sure is a vast thing. Like way beyond my own experiences. I thought everyone just played Castlevania games, but apparently there's this thing called Minecraft. You... Yeah, that's the thing with kids. They'll just watch that. Which, I mean, I'm happy for them. You find something you like, and there's a lot of it. That's awesome. But also, I never want to see that. Happy for you, though. No, actually, I should expect all modern-day kids to have the exact same upbringing I did. You should have no iPhones. You should just be forced to be bored all the time for no reason. The best entertainment you should get is from Three Stooges on TBS Superstation and game show reruns on the USA Network. That's how you live an honest, God-fearing life. Yeah, that's living. Yeah, and we all drank out of the garden hose and got all the diseases. Eh? Hmm? Huh? Are you vulnerable? Okay. This boss is awesome. This boss is dog shit in the original. As much as I love Haunted Castle, they legit fucked up when they made this boss. But they turned him into something actually cool for this. Tabeshi, thank you for the raid. Sorry for the no alert. Those are broken for some reason, but I hope you had a good stream. I'm playing this. It's the new remake of Haunted Castle, everyone's favorite Castlevania game. Yeah, I miss the delicious chocolate golem on some level, but this, gotta say, it's an improvement. You cleared CV1, nice. Was that your first time ever playing it? I love CV1. I was saying earlier, it's so nice seeing people play that for the very first time. Because I'm so used to people, just seeing people deathless clear it once you see it. But seeing people start from square one, it just really reinforces, oh yeah, this game's impossible. At one point, this was literally an impossible game for me. Yeah, that's awesome. Nice work. Cross is pretty nice in this. I missed the stopwatch, but, you know, I guess they wanted you to actually engage with the gameplay mechanics. And that's fine. Okay, to the meat masters out there, is there more than one meat in this level? I find myself taking a lot of damage in this level, so having another meat would be nice. I just passed it! Well, okay, I didn't need it. Good to know. There are two meats after all. I've learned so many meat secrets tonight. I do know where the other one is, so we should still be fine. I like basically everything about how this game looks. They nailed it. Ooh. Still think the flea men are my favorite. They're just little guys. Okay, meat lovers, pay attention. There's meat there. Probably wasn't close enough. Hey, you wanna knock it off? You wanna you wanna not do this move over and over again? All right. So it's gonna be like that, huh? How many fleamen? It was like 12 of them. They can spawn so many. Yeah, making the background guy part of the fight. Oh, that was inspired. In the original, if you missed it, he's just a background detail. He doesn't do anything. Yeah, just all of them, all in one spot. Your Flea Man Superstore. Alright, don't get too excited. I've never deathless cleared this game, and I'm not very good at the last fight. But I'll see what I can do. God. Scary looking jump. It's actually not that bad. It's no that one jump in Chronicles. God. Okay, check this out. New discovery. We call this the Krungo strat, because as Krungo Kong discovered earlier, right here, there's a freaking stairway. And there's stuff up here. Including a meat. Alright. This last fight is fucking awesome. It's also really, really hard. Gonna be pretty close. Oh man, check that out. First ever deathless clear. Oh my god, I didn't expect that. Never have I ever deathless cleared this new Castlevania game until just then. Oh, kick ass. Thank you all for the GGs. Good game. This game good. Very much recommend the Castlevania Dominus collection. It good. That's my review. I also thank the creators of the arcade original game. Yeah, Krungo, you gotta do it. I think you were closer to it than I was a couple days ago. I did like one practice run before this stream, but oh man. Nice. Hey, we did it. We beat Dracula a couple times. We beat Dracula. We beat 3 Ghosts and Goblins games in a row. That happened. Remember that? And now I am done. Holy shit, it's midnight. When did that happen? What? Who let me stream until midnight? No, I gotta eat and shower and stuff. My night is not over by a long shot, but thank you all for joining me. That was fun. Been a while since my last stream. I'm glad to see people didn't forget about me, that you're still back. Some of you are still subbed for some reason. Thank you so much. Thank you for the subs and the raids. Dot, Tevishi, Hexagon Witch, anyone else I forgot. Thank you all for the raids and the support and stuff. I want to do more of these. There's a few more games I want to do for the Classicvania Challenge. Last year I did Bloodlines and Rondo of Blood, and I want to try those again. I'm a little out of practice, but with some practice runs, I think those should go pretty well. And with that, we're done. Thank you for watching the stream. Retro Pals will be back on Wednesday with what we do best, which is mansion exploration streams. It's been a while since we've last explored a spooky mansion on stream. We used to do this with games like Mansion of Hidden Souls and whatnot, but this time around we're covering a true classic of the genre. We're playing through Maniac Mansion for the very first time, so highly recommend you follow and check out my other channel. I'm known to stream there sometimes. Again, thank you to Dot for putting on the Classicvania Challenge. Always look forward to this. Even though it's only been going for like 1 year, it's all like, oh man. When it comes time for October is approaching, I'm just like, gotta play Castlevania. I'm getting the urge to fight Dracula. Oh, this is year 3? Okay, yeah, that's right. It's been a little longer than I thought. Who stream? Who stream on this website? Oh, I know where we're going. Eltriok, that alien elf streamer you know and love. Right now he's playing through Rondo of Blood. That's a great game. Eltriok, a friend, an excellent streamer, one who is very good at Castlevania games, so this is going to be a good showcase of skill in Rondo of Blood, I'm sure. So go say hi, go give him a follow, go have a good rest of your evening. Thanks for watching. See you later.